Harley, say hi. Or pee. That works too. Hey, dude. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Look at the beautiful, beautiful leaves behind me. It is a gorgeous fall day in the 40s here in Wisconsin. And I am walking my dog, Harley, because I'm visiting my mom. So we are going to be talking about ideas and how you get your ideas for Nanowrimo 2020. This is the first of a 3-part video, so he's just sniffing around. The first is ideas. The second is getting ideas for your character and setting and kind of like how to map that out on paper. And the last is going to be how to use those ideas and basically form a plot around the ideas that you came up with. So the initial premise, which I'm talking about in this video, then the characters and setting, and then the actual plot of the novel. So hang on to your seats because this is gonna be a ride. And I'm refilming this intro, by the way, because it wouldn't download, ironically. Let's start with ideas, because ideas are what drive a Nanowrimo project. So how do we come up with ideas, these crazy, tangible little bits of wiring that go off in our brains that somehow make a book? Well, I don't really have an answer for that, and I feel like a lot of authors out there probably don't either. Somehow we just stare at a blank page and ideas just naturally come to us. But that's not really what happens. Every writer is going to have a different answer to this question. It's something that you, as a writer, have to dig deep down inside and come up with yourself. No one can really just hand you a button and all of a sudden that button is your idea and you write Coraline. So it's a little more complicated than that. But what I can tell you is how I've come up with ideas in the past and how I've come up with this idea that I have for my nano project this November. So I actually get a lot of my ideas from dreams I have, whether I really remember them or not. But this specific Nanowrimo project that I'll be working on is definitely based off of a vivid dream I had just, I think, a couple months ago. Actually, yeah. I had this really weird but really cool dream where this girl was being raised by bookshelves in this alternate universe where everything was basically an extension of a library, and it was very crazy and too complicated, I guess, and I wasn't even sure what exactly was going on in this dream, and I only remembered like snippets of it. I usually only remember like an instant of a dream or nothing at all, really. So I remember this concrete fact, and a lot of other stuff happened in this dream, like books were stolen from this library and she had to go find them and all this stuff, but that felt very, I don't know, done before. If you know any books that are kind of like this dream of mine, please comment them down below, because I'm actually not sure if it has been done before, but it feels like something that has been done before. So I'm not doing exactly what the dream told me, but I draw inspiration from the dream to create a whole new concept, which is what I'm going to be working on during Nanowrimo. So basically what happened was I went on a very long drive and stared out the window a lot and basically just thought over the concept in my mind until a new concept arose from my previous concept, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I have no idea. but it helped me cement the idea in reality. So the girl is no longer raised by bookshelves, but she's raised by these aliens who treasure knowledgeable objects around different galaxies and things. So there are librarians of sorts because they collect all of these magical and mystical objects and keep it in this library, this alien library, basically. But that's the premise for the book. That's the starting point, was from this dream of bookshelves raising this girl to this girl being raised by aliens who collect mystical objects. And somehow she's involved with that, but she's human in this alien world. And that was the same thing from the dream as well. The girl was human, but the bookshelves are obviously bookshelves and not human. So my working title right now is just like Only Human or Project Only Human, just because she's the only human on this alien planet. And it's really straightforward, and I'll probably change the title later as I get working on it and figure out more about the plot and structure and everything that I want to do with it. But that is a starting point that you're getting there. So that was just an example of how to use some thread of inspiration. You can also use like literature you already love. You can use a poem, you can use a song or a song lyric. Stairs again. Stop going up and down stairs. Okay. You can also use a painting, even, to inspire you. I mean, think about, at least at my college, one of our exercises was even going to our art gallery and sitting in front of a painting and writing a poem based off of the painting. So really, my method to finding ideas is to find inspiration instead, because the ideas themselves will come to you. It really is those little neurons just popping up and all of a sudden it's there and you don't really know how it got there, and it's kind of like magic and you just kind of have to roll with it, really. So if you're at a loss for ideas, I'd say if you're at a loss for ideas, 1, read more, 2, research, 3, explore different art mediums that you think you can find inspiration from, or find a line from something and try to twist it on its head. You know, like that exercise of taking a sentence and seeing like how you can twist it around and make it your own and that kind of thing. So you can do that, but like with a title of something, or like try like an album cover or something. Like, what would the story of this album cover be? And that could be a place to start. Yeah. Like I said, finding ideas is different for every writer, and you're going to find your own method to your madness and everything that comes with that. You just have to have a starting place in order and an openness. You need to have an openness to receive the ideas as well. Because if you boggle down and you put up mental barriers in your head that is saying like, I don't have any ideas, I can't do this, blah, 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 then you're not going to be able to find the ideas or the inspiration to keep going. So a part of it is finding inspiration, but another big part of it is keeping open to ideas. Because you never know when one might be flying by, and you just gotta reach over and grab it for yourself before it's gone. Alright, this is Future Haley again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Every subscriber helps my channel grow, and I'd really appreciate it, especially if you enjoyed the content that you saw today. Alright, say bye, Harley. Bye! I'll see you guys next week for that characters and setting video. Bye!